Hi everyone! In this video, we'll see how you can automate routine processes in your application using workflows in AppCreator. Workflows help you automate repetitive tasks and streamline your application. AppCreator lets you configure the following list of workflows: forms, schedules, approval, blueprints, and report workflows. Workflows is a vast concept with immense potential to make your apps efficient. For demonstration, we are going to look at only some of them that can make our gate pass management application function effectively. From a real-time perspective, we are going to make a few changes in the asset gate pass form. Here, employees don't need to see the status of gate pass request while requesting the gate pass. We can run a workflow to hide the field when the record is being created. Before that, we need to keep waiting for approval as the default choice. Go to the form builder, choose the status field properties and select waiting for approval. On the live app, you can see the chosen option being set by default. Now, to hide the field, go to the editor and choose the workflow section. You can see the types of workflows available here. We are going to hide a field in a form, so let's choose form workflow. Choose the form where you wish to run the workflow. In our case, it's the asset gate pass form. These are the different possible events when the workflow can be run. We need the field to be hidden when a record is created. Field rules help you do actions on a field, so choose that. Give a name and click Create Workflow. Click Add New Action. We need the field to be hidden always, so choose that. You can selectively run the workflow by giving a condition here. Choose Hide Fields, opt for the field you wish to hide, and save. All the workflows you create get listed here. In the live app, you can see that the status field is not visible. Next, if you notice, we have a source field in this form. An employee might not know the exact source of the asset chosen. However, the location field in the assets form stores the same data. Since the two forms are related, we can run a workflow to auto-populate the source field based on the asset chosen. For that, go back to the workflow section in the editor. Once again, we need a form workflow. Choose Asset Gate Pass. We need the source field to be populated when the record is being created as well as edited. Since the source need to be auto-populated based on the asset chosen, choose User Input of a field as the form event and Asset as the field that needs an input. Give a name and click Create Workflow. Click Add New Action. The Deluge builder will open. Deluge is the native scripting language of Zoho Creator. It lets you define custom logic to automate processes in your application. You can easily drag and drop Deluge tasks from the left panel and refer to any fields across application from the Refer Fields tab. We need to first match the asset name entered in the Asset Gate Pass form with the asset names recorded in the Assets form. When both data are matched, Creator fetches data and stores it in the variable we declare. So, let's drag and drop the Fetch Records task. Declare a variable asset details equals. Choose the form from which you wish to fetch, assets in our case. Since asset name is a lookup field, we need to match the record IDs. Choose ID equals input.asset semicolon. Now, the values of all the records fetched from the assets form are stored in the variable asset details. Next, we need to auto-populate the source field based on the asset chosen. Type input.source equals asset details.location semicolon. Click Save. Let's access the live application and see the result. As you can see, on opting an asset, the source field got populated automatically. We do not need the employee to make any changes here. Let's go ahead and disable this field. For that, go back to Form Workflows in the editor. As we did earlier, choose the Form Asset Gate Pass. Let's keep the field disabled while creating as well as editing the record. Choose Field Rules, give a name, and Create Workflow. Click Add New Action. We need the workflow to run always, so choose that. To run the workflow selectively, you can give a condition here. Choose Disable Fields and select Source. Now save. On accessing live mode, we can see the value auto-populated on the source field cannot be altered. We have only discussed some actions of the form workflows that are relevant to our requirement here. As we know, the primary functionality of the application is to request an asset gate pass that will be approved or rejected by the IT admin. An approval workflow lets you approve or reject a request on the submission of a form by setting multiple level approvals and an approver for each level. Let's see how it's done. Go to the workflow section in the editor. Choose Approvals and click Create. Choose the form based on which you need the approval workflow to run. Give a name. We need the workflow to run every time an asset gate pass is requested. So choose Always and click Create. We need to add an approver here. There are 3 types of approvers that you can add. User refers to all the people with whom the AppCreator application is shared. Role refers to the various positions given to people based on the organization hierarchy. We'll get to these in detail in the upcoming videos. Lastly, the field refers to the user's field in the form. In this case, the end user gets to choose from the users listed in this user field as the approver. The IT admin is a user of the application, so let's choose that. All users get listed here. Choose the IT admin's mail ID. By default, AppCreator lets you send mail on approval as well as rejection. Click on the tab to edit if required. We need some more actions to take place here. We need to update the status as approved or rejected based on what IT admin does. For approval status update, choose Add New Action below the approval section. We need the status to change on every approval, so select Always. Choose Data Access, Update Records, and specify the form where you wish to make an update. Choose the current record since we want only that record to be updated. Next, choose Status and the preferred update. Similarly, let's repeat the same process to update the status as rejected. AppCreator lets you configure approval process for multiple level approvers. If you have more approvers to add, you can do that by clicking here. Now, let's see how an approval workflow runs in real time. Let's request for a gate pass. If you look at the report, only some of the fields can be seen here. We need to add the status field too. In the editor, choose Customize Fields for Web and add all necessary fields. You can customize the same for mobile and tablets from here. Come back to Live App and you can see the status as waiting for approval. On approver's end, they get to see all the requests in the pending tasks. On clicking it, approval and rejection buttons appear on top. Let's approve it and a comment box opens. This appears for rejection as well. What you type here will be later shown to the employee. Let's check the status of gate pass as the employee. As you can see, the status got updated as approved. Now, in the completed tasks tab, you can see the approval summary and the corresponding approval history along with the comment given. Since approval workflow lets you add a comment on both approving as well as rejecting, let's go to the form builder and remove the reason for rejection field, and it's done. Next, as per the expected flow of the application, we want the security to sign an approved gate pass request. We can have a button next to each record on the click of which the security gets to add his signature to the record. A custom button or report workflow lets you achieve this. Let's see how it's done. Before that, we need to add a signature field in the asset gate pass form. Let's access the form builder and do that. Now, to create a custom button, go to the report customization section. We need the button to be visible on the quick view. So, go to the Actions tab of Quick View. You can choose where the button should appear. Let's go for multiple records. Give a name that you wish to give to the button. Let's enable the button only when the status is approved. Choose how you wish to execute it. Let's have it executed at once. Give a name. We need the action to execute for each record and click Create. Now that the button is ready, let's add a required action. We need the specific record to open for editing when the button gets clicked. We'll need to write the delete script for that. Our requirement is to open that specific record from Asset Gatepass form. Let's drag and drop Open URL task for that. First, provide the URL that needs to be opened. In our case, we need Asset Gatepass form. To open a form within the AppCreator application, type open quotation hashtag form : Asset Gatepass rec link ID equals close quotation. Here, Asset Gatepass is the link name of the form that needs to open. Rec link ID is the parameter to open that specific record. Each record has a unique record ID. Since it's going to be a dynamic value, type plus input.id plus records are viewed and edited in the report. So let's add another parameter to view the report. Type open quotation and view link name equals Asset Gatepass report close quotation, comma. Choose how you wish to open the record. Let's have a pop-up window. Semicolon. Ensure that the person who clicks the button have access to the form and report mentioned here. We'll learn about that in the upcoming videos. For now, save the script, click Create, and let's see. Click on the approved record and you will see the button appear on top. Now, we can have this as a column as well. Go to the report customization in the editor, choose Configure Fields for Web, and add the button. If you have people accessing the report from mobile or tablet, you can click on it and add the button there as well. As you can see, buttons are displayed as a column. This is after adding a few more Gatepass requests. As you can see, the button is enabled only for the approved requests. There's one more thing that we need to do. Let's hide the signature field from the form when a Gatepass is created. For that, go to Form Workflows in the editor. You can create a new workflow. Since we have one created for status field, let's just add one more action to it. This workflow runs when a record is created. So, every time the edit mode opens on clicking the button, the signature field appears to the end user. On the live app, as you can see, the signature field is not visible when the form loads. But on clicking the sign button, that particular record opens which has a signature field available. Once signed, the security can easily print the record by selecting it and choosing the print option. You can print the record in a list or summary format. To create custom record summary, access record templates from application settings. To create one from scratch, choose blank. Choose the required form and give a name. You can create one using this easy drag and drop interface. We have one created already. Once created, go to the specific report properties and keep the custom template as the default one. Now, on clicking the print summary, you can have customized prints with all the values. These are some of the workflows configured to make this Gatepass management more efficient. Based on your business processes, you can configure as many workflows as needed. Hope this video helped you in understanding some of the capabilities of workflows in AppCreator. Next, we'll see how an AppCreator application can be integrated with other third-party applications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.